How's it going, fellow traders? Magic Trader here, and this is the CFTC report for the data that was recorded on February 23rd, 2021. So welcome. Let's take a look at what the institutions have been doing with gold positions. So what we can see is, as we've been pointing out for numerous weeks, the institutions were focused on taking profits on long positions. So as I've mentioned, this is not the time to be buying, because when the institutions are thinking about getting rid of their long positions, we don't want to be accumulating long positions. And so we've seen now this latest report data. Look at this massive drop from February 16 to February 23rd, 303,000 down to 284,000. Okay, and that's as price was dropping right here. Now we saw another drop in price here. That's probably even more positions. So as I've mentioned before, when they take profits on long positions, it causes price to drop. And as you can see, that's exactly what took place. When you look at short positions, they weren't accumulating shorts, and therefore nothing happened. But this was profit taking on long positions. Now, if this continues, we're expecting price to go a lot further to the downside. I've detailed this in the Aruja report, so members, you can take a look at where we are expecting price to head towards. Next, we have oil. And oil, what do? They close some of their longs and they close some of their shorts as price was making contact with a weekly area of supply. Okay, so price contacts supply, they're closing off their short positions and they're closing off long positions. We are also in the midst of massive supply here. I think there's a good chance that we see a drop in price, but we're also seeing very strong evidence to suggest that this can even go higher. Alright, so we will be watching for that. We also are watching for a very specific thing to take place on the chart to signal a move to the downside, in which, if that does take place, we will start accumulating short positions. But as for now, we're waiting. Okay, US dollar hits massive demand, as I have pointed out, and we see them increasing long positions from 15 to 17 as price was consolidating here, and we see they also increase some shorts from 30 to 31. Bottom line is, shorts are the more aggressive. We are above average size. We are expecting more downside. Short term, very possible we see upside. In fact, the evidence for upside continues to build as the days go on. Then we have the Aussie US dollar. This one contacted some supply. It rallied up into supply. We see they increased their longs from 54 to 55. They left shorts untouched. So what I will say about this one is, we can see that they're pretty much neutral. Okay, 49% long exposure, 51% short exposure, contacted supply, and there is a very good chance that we see price drop from these highs here. Very good chance. We're waiting for the chart to signal that it's going to drop. When it does, we will look for a good trade to take advantage of the move, and then we will trigger that trade. But for now, we'll wait. But there's a very good chance that price drops. U.S. CAD shorts are more aggressive. We see longs starting to build up from 36 to 37. Made contact with demand. Very good chance that we see price rally up from these lows. Okay, again, we're waiting for a very specific chart signal. Once that takes place, we might have some counter trend trades for us. Next is the US Swiss franc. We see an increase in longs from 7 to 10,000, and massive spike in shorts as price was consolidating here, and then price rallied up into supply. Okay, so not much in terms of positions. Long exposure still sits at 32%. Short exposure still sits at 68%. Euro US dollar. Price was consolidating here on the weekly chart, and what took place, they increased their longs from 222,000 to 228,000. They increased also their shorts, and this caused short exposure to increase by about 1%, long exposure down 1%. Net positions 140 to 138. Not much in terms of what we're seeing here with positions, but we have to remember that major supply was contacted, and we are expecting price to continue lower after this pause. Pound US dollar, big increase in longs. Look at that, 60 to 68,000 as price was rallying right into supply. Now prices hit supply, we see a move to the downside. Shorts are still cooled off, not doing much. We have net positions up 30,000, but this could very quickly change. Okay, we have supply in play. This can drop, and these numbers will change with it. So we'll keep an eye on that. US dollar, Japanese yen. We see an increase in longs from 29 to 38. Shorts remained roughly the same, and that was coming right in preparation for a big move to the upside. Can this go higher? Yes, it can. There's no supply being contacted right now, so definitely can go higher. And last is the Kiwi, 30. Not much of a change here. A little bit of shorts being closed off. Supply in play. Very good chance we see a move to the downside. Waiting for the chart to signal that move. Once it does, we'll look for entry in counter trend trades and take advantage of that. Alright, so that's pretty much your COT report for the data reported February 23rd, 2021. If you'd like more information about the COT report, how we do our analysis, you can reach us at www.whiteoakfx.com. If you want to join in on the new Pro Watch list and the trade ideas, now's the time. Soon we will be revealing our new service. Prices will be a little bit more expensive than the basic service that we're offering right now. And right now, limited time, you sign up for basic service, I'll give you the trade ideas and the Pro Watch list. Alright, so have yourself a good week, and we'll talk to you later. Take care.